Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cincinnati Reds and their Ohio rivals to the north, the Cleveland Indians. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Now I'm looking in the outfield at Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. And the big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate.
And here's Jose Peraza. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, number 9.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw over to the bag. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That ball went out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bruce ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up with a drive, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall is after it, but this will land untouched. Hit hard towards center, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Then we tried to mix in a curveball.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Lays off 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Jose Ramirez will be next. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. His career line against DeSclafani, hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He's able to hold back.
None out, runners at first and second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. What a flip for one. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's another 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is there, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Reds 1 and the Indians nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. His career line against DeSclafani, hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, number 4, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, number 33. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Uh-oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Brantley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In there, 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the double steal is on here to short. And that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that will plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
First baseman, number
Into the
10.
box now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Indians 6 and the Reds 1. Digging in, Billy Hamilton. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
6, Billy Hamilton.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
All 3 of the 9-hitter, he's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over the first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Peraza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Chop foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion on the move. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get
One
him to
ball,
chase
two
the
strikes,
cutter
Miguel.
there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
In now, Joey Votto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground softly towards second. Barehanded on the move. It's in time. 1 left for Cincinnati. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Striding in, Jay Bruce. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 8, designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Chisenhall. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box, number 4. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1. In the ball game.
Adam
into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Called strike 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. In now. Number 33, switch hitter, batting left here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in the poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. and no one will track it down.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball. He didn't mean anything by it.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It is now 8-1. Carlos Carrasco will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Devin Mesoraco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
And here's Jose Peraza. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a dive to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Reds leave one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A high fastball is in there. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mike Clevenger takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The first baseman
in is Joey Votto now.
Joey Votto.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And a breaking ball runs swings in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes a cold strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next for
Into the
Cincinnati,
box now,
third
Eugenio
baseman,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that brings up Scott Schebler in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
No one out with a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Billy Hamilton, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's Jose Peraza as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 8 and the Reds 6. Tim Adelman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Tim Adelman.
Striding in once again, number 33. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 33.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. 1 out. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. slapped hard the opposite way. The ball is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Back here on the show, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
Tucker Barnhart is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Patrick Kivlahan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Patrick Kivlahan.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Number 12 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Hit hard toward the right side, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And it's a pick-me-up off the bench. He's in there with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Joe Smith takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Number 50 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Number 49 is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Number 27 is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Austin Jackson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin.
Brandon Geyer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Geyer.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
3-0 pitch on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 32.
Carlos Santana will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Santana.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Yan Gomes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Brendan Geyer will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6.
Number 36 will also enter as he takes over at third base. Number 53 is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Number 30 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that misses, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Standing in, number 4. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder is on the move. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And he's back easily. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping into the box, number 33. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
None out. Runners at first and second. And there's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23.
Abraham Almonte will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Almonte.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, the short.
Number 39 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Working to keep them in the game here. This one's down to third. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Abraham Almonte will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 35.
Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Eric Gonzalez is also into the game as he takes over at short. Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. He's the one that started out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter.
Number 33 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Pitch on the way. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
No strike.
Tucker Barnhart is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
One and one, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, number 49. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Anthony DeSclafani permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.